Homecoming experience at Virginia State is awesome.
Awesome. Awesome.
It's one of those exciting times where
all of the pioneers from the past come back to the campus.
it is one of those moments where
You get a lot of people to come back, alumni, fans, friends.
It gives the Virginia State University family an opportunity to come together.
it's all about coming back home, coming back to the land of Troy. You can revisit old memories, old relationships, friendships, and just an all-around time just to come back and celebrate what you had in your college experience, as well as the legacy of Virginia State University.
Homecoming is important to Virginia State University because it allows an opportunity for the current students to have a good time, take a break from their studies.
Everyone feels welcome and feel like they are actually coming home and what's going on is for them.
From day one, homecoming is just this massive energy. Homecoming typically kicks off with
The gospel concert.
is one of my favorite events at homecoming.
What a blessing to be here today. Did y'all have a nice time going through all the traffic getting here today?
We brought in,
Larry Bland.
Larry Bland,
Larry Bland was phenomenal.
that started out as a concert, but it ended up being more of a very spiritual event.
in my opinion, Larry Bland is legendary because of the firm foundation he set with the Virginia State University Gospel Chorale.
He is an alum and he started VSU GC.
It was his vision, his love, and his passion for music that made us a choir like no other.
He came out prior to him performing, and he came out to actually embrace each and every one of us.
And God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
God bless.
That's what we really enjoyed, and he did a phenomenal job.
He had not been back to the university since he left.
He's an individual you always hear about. But never had the opportunity to really see
Larry shared just heartfelt words with the students.
This is the volunteer choir, and I started directing them when I was 18, just before I started at Virginia State.
And the students felt so honored.
I am just so happy to see you all.
For him, I think it was truly a homecoming experience.
I have followed the reputation of the gospel choir for many, many years.
This was his opportunity to get back to his alma mater
You all are fabulous.
and then receive the love and recognition for being a founder.
You are the director?
Yes, sir.
And your name is?
Perry Evans.
Perry Evans.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're in good company, huh?
Hopefully.
I've cried many tears of sorrow.
It was an honor for the students, and I think for Perry also,
How are you? Good. Oh, it's my pleasure.
to be able to see history in front of them.
Right from wrong.
Meeting Larry Bland for the first time was an amazing experience.
Thank you.
It's one of those surreal moments where you read about the name, but you now are able to put a face to a name.
That my trial will come to make me strong. That was pretty good.
Sorry, we pulled you right in. Right there.
I've seen so many, many faces.
Larry Bland is one of those groups I can watch every week.
I still felt all alone.
And he could sing the same songs every weekend because he's so dynamic, he's so sincere, and then he's great at what he does.
Those were precious, lonely hours. That's when Jesus let me know I was his own. I thank
thank him for the storms he's brought me through. Has he brought anybody in here through a storm? For if I never had a problem, how would I know that God could solve them? How would I know what faith in God could do?
Behind the scenes prior to the concert was crazy.
It was a lot of energy backstage.
It's a lot of antsiness, a lot of excitement.
The blood still works. Making sure the choir members were dressed.
I don't know how to take this out.
And making sure they were reviewing choreography.
Blood still works. The great one, 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 the great one.
Running back and forth.
I need everybody to kind of like start getting ready, start getting prepared.
Setting up the stage.
Anthony on one side and me on the other. Making sure that everything went right.
We magnify. Come on, we glorify. Thank you, Jesus. Your neighbor. Your name.
Perry Evans.
Perry Evans.
Perry Evans.
Perry is a dedicated young man who's extremely talented.
Come on, let's sing it one more time. Yes, we magnify, we glorify.
Watching Perry work the choir behind the scenes,
5, 6, 7. Once I found out where we are in the lineup, good.
sometimes it's like a little mini boot camp.
Go back to the first part.
He has to pull together
About 130 voices.
and bring them out there and have them perform.
We get in the zone. Everybody contributes a piece of energy to our master. I always encourage them, once you hit the stage, you're high energy. From the time you start to the time you end.
When we perform, we are in what we call competition mode.
It's not just about getting on stage and singing a few gospel songs. For them, it's a total experience.
When people come to our concert, we want them to experience the highest level of the love of God, the power of God.
The other unique thing about the gospel concert is that people come together of different faiths, interested in who the artists are going to be.
Earnest Pugh.
Earnest Pugh.
He is the great I am. For he is y'all know it? I am. Yes, he is the great I am. For he is the great I am.
Earnest Pugh did a great job.
VSU. For he is the great I am. Everybody, he is the great I am.
Earnest Pugh came and he was very receptive to the staff and to the students, and that's what I really, really enjoyed about the concert.
Yeah, I want to upbeat you, I want to slow you. Upbeat?
Yes.
Like, so y'all want to party. Y'all party group.
I'm happy to be at Virginia State University's homecoming because it's always a blessing to me to be able to pour into our future governors and lawyers and doctors right here at the college age, some of the most impressionable years. And so having a spiritual dynamic to this homecoming, to me, is just, it's iconic, and it's what we need to set us on the right course with our young people.
So we sing hallelujah as we are. Come on. He is the great I am. For he is the great I am.
So I want to give them a little wow factor tonight. I brought my little, I'm going to be like an alumni almost tonight. He was very interactive with the crowd. Oh yeah, y'all know it.
That you're all consuming.
And the crowd appreciates artists that interact with them, that sing the songs that they want to hear, that are radio favorites.
That's what I want him to do, y'all. Surround us in this place.
Coming to a college campus is important because we catch them while they're at their most impressionable years, between that 18 to 22-year-old.
Say rain on us. Rain on us. Anybody in here needing to breathe on us.
You got them. This is the foundation. So things that we're speaking to them now will prep them for their future.
Send your spirit. Send your spirit, rain on us. Lord, breathe on your people today. Shower down. Shower down. Shower down. Send your spirit, Lord. Let your glory. Let your glory fill this place.
Everything was perfect.
We've done about, I think, 6 historical black colleges and stuff over the last 2 or 3 years, and the impact has been great. We've expanded our fan base to the college campus, which was why we write the music we write. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to be able to be here at VSU for homecoming.
Send a refreshing, Lord. I need about 100 people that's desperate to jump up on your feet and just say rain on us. Yeah, breathe on us. Shower down. Send your spirit.
Tears were rolling down people's faces because it became more than a concert. It became more of a spiritual awakening.
Anybody need a miracle in here?
With it ending with Earnest Pugh.
Already provided. So I sing, great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. I don't care what it looks like. Great is thy
Back in the day, homecoming was much more formal than it is today. It was a dress-up affair. It involved showing pride, but also a certain type of dignity was also involved with it. And the floats and all that were made, and the band, all of those things, plus the rivalries, made a big impression. Another thing we don't do anymore, the bonfires and all. We used to throw an effigy of who were playing in the fire and all this kind of stuff, and singing of the song, the evening song in the alma mater. Those are things that I think many of our students miss today.